Sometimes we're going to see examples or problems that we might need to simplify before we combine. Because you notice that root 18 and root 8, well, those are different terms. Those are unlike terms, so I can't add 7 root 18s to 5 root 8s. But maybe these can be simplified before I continue. So let's look at 7 root 18. Remember, I could refactor the 18 into a factor that's the highest perfect square I can think of if it has one, and it does. So 18 is the same thing as 9 times the 2. I can break up the roots, so 1 is just the square root of 9, and 1 is the square root of 2. Square root of 9 is a 3, so now I have 7 times a 3, square root of 2. 7 times 3, so I have 21, square root of 2. On the other side, 5 and root 8, that also likewise reduce or factors. So that can be rewritten as a 5 times the square root of 4 times a 2. And 4 is the highest factor, or the highest perfect square that's a factor of 8 that I could think of. I can rewrite both of those into their own radicals. So this becomes 5 times 2 root 2, or 10 root 2 is total. Now that after I simplified, now I can combine. Both of them are in terms of root 2's. 21 root 2's plus 10 root 2's gives me 31 root 2's. Again, we might want to simplify before we combine. Notice I have roots 27x and a root 12x, unlike terms, unless I can see that I might be able to simplify them. So let's see. So I have 4. I'm going to factor 27x such that one of its factors is the greatest perfect square I can think of. And so it'll be a 9 times a 3 times an x. On the right side, 12 can factor to a 4 times a 3x. Now I'm already able to start to see something's going to pop out here. So let's just go 4 times root 9 times root 3x. On the right side, 8 times root 4 times root 3x. Let's do the operations of the square roots. It looks like square root of 9 is a 3, so I have a 4 times a 3 root 3x minus 8 times a 2 root 3x. 12 root 3x minus 16 root 3x, 3x. Now I have an operation that I can combine. Both have like terms. 12 root 3x's, take away 16 root 3x's, and that provides a final result of a negative 4 root 3x. So yes, if we can simplify before we combine, then we might be able to actually combine. All right, I want to show you one more example that you might discover. Say I have 7 root 3 minus 2 root 5. Oops, sorry, rewrite that one, that was wrong. 7 root 3 minus 2 root 5. Sometimes you like solving the actual problem, not solving down the problem you wrote incorrectly. I know, whoever does that. So 7 root 3 minus 2 root 5s. Can we combine? No, one's a root 3, one's a root 5. Can we simplify? Simplify. Well, is there any factors of 3 that's a perfect square? Nope. Any factors of 5 that are perfect square? No. So my starting problem is also in its most simplified form. So this one cannot be reduced any further.